매번 야야야야야 불러 널 야야야야 내 맘을 고백하려고 타이밍만 보는 나 그런 나를 넌 보며 왜 그러냐고 묻네 너 때문에.
You were getting frustrated with every passing second, as your husband, who was known as a billionaire and a genius, did not know the difference between strawberries and tomatoes. He too showed you the packet he just picked, but again, those were the damn tomatoes, which were just smaller in size. You know the tiny ones, which everyone always gets confused with? He grumbled, looking at the tomatoes clearly while you pushed him aside and took the strawberries. You saw him pouting from his side eyes and shook your head, trying not to smile. You asked casually while picking some other fruits, and Jungkook on the same time was carrying the cart. He heaved a deep breath and said, Jungkook squinted his eyes towards you while you continued to look for the fruits. The packet of food fell from your hand and you looked at him with a scowl on your face, which made Jungkook leave the cart and hold his mug instead and laugh like a madman in the middle of the aisle. You stared at the fact and looked at Jungkook, who smiled softly at you. You gulped looking at him. The way he was looking at you made you feel something you had never felt. Although this was a forced marriage for the both of you, things turned out pretty well between the both of you, and the result of that is right here. You did not know what happened, but around a month ago, you got drunk in a club and found yourself home when you opened your eyes next morning. Since then, Jungkook is behaving really well towards you. You supposed your friends dropped you. While you were still looking at Jungkook, he walked closer to you and tucked your hairs behind your ears and placed his hand under your jaw. His smile was still there on his face and he said, with that he bent a little and booped his nose with yours and pecked your cheeks softly. He caressed your cheeks with his thumb and you closed your eyes. Soon you felt his lips on yours, softly taking yours into his. Both of your eyes closed when Jungkook pulled you closer by your waist, but both of you parted soon when you heard someone say, you looked down being embarrassed, which only made Jungkook chuckle and you pouted. Throwing a random fruit in the cart, you moved away from the aisle. Jungkook followed you to the other side with the cart and you glared at him, thinking that you are intimidating him, but your bubble popped when you heard him chuckle. You stomped your feet. He mumbled under his breath, but you heard, and although you did not ask him when. Rather, you started paying sweets for him. His words did not affect you, and you kept on taking every chocolate you salivated for. Finally, when you were done, you turned to look at Jungkook, who was giving you "I won't let you buy all those." You cutely moved towards him and hugged him without saying anything else. He got startled and then wrapped his arms around your waist. This was the thing to trick everyone around you. This worked on every man. Your father, check. Your brother, check. Your husband, double check. He wrapped his hand tighter around you and you felt him kiss your head. You already knew you were falling for this man, something which you had never done before. Yeah, you dated a few boys for a week or something, but that too in high school. Or maybe not. You giggled and ran towards the counter while holding a few chocolates in your hands too. While you were running, Jungkook followed you from behind, shaking his head while smiling, a gesture he does. While you were in your own world, you collided with someone, and even before you could say sorry, the person hugged you tightly while you tried to break through. Jungkook came and jerked the man away from you. You held Jungkook's hand when you recognized the person in front of you. You gasped, covering your face, and the man's eyes shined when he understood that you recognized him. You moved forward and hugged him while Jungkook looked at you in disbelief. He pulled you away from him and asked, You sighed and rubbed Jungkook's arms, a thing which always works on him.